And welcome back to Grounded, where off camera, I got some work done. And I will explain everything I did, but first, let's not waste time and cook up one of these. It's gonna take a minute. So, what did I do off camera? Well, I did a lot. And what do I mean by that? Well, for one, I unlocked the 5th mutation loadout. Because, like I said, I was going to need one for the upcoming boss fight and endgame. So I went into the time and found a couple milk bowlers. I mostly found them all over there in the hedge, because that's where I spent most of my time. And while at the hedge, I found the recipe for the BOT. Right here, the Broodmother BOT, which is Bombardier part, Ladybug part, and Thistle Needle. So I went and farmed up a few of those, because that is the boss we're waiting to fight, the Broodmother. Because the Broodmother will give us our endgame barbarian club weapon. And the whole reason I wanted to do this playthrough is this weapon. In addition to that, I was farming and got some materials for, if you'll follow me, not like you can't, some potions, the green machine. As you can see, got a lot of decent amount of lily pad wax, some sprigs, and some clover leaves. Combine that with my large amount of muscle sprouts for extra healing buffs, and we're good. We now have the green machine. Which, as it says, gives me hyper stamina, which is nice, because I go through my stamina pretty quickly, and will heal. So we'll be using this instead of our food for the boss fight. And I believe, real quick, let me check my stats, because I did get some more milk molars. Right over here. 1 second. There we are. Let's see, the machine. Yes, I leveled up my health and stamina. And thanks to these, I can carry 20. Okay, so I need to make 20 green machines. Yeah, I just did a little bit of farming, got some more parts together. I also maxed out Mithridatism. So now I have maximum poison resist, which is going to be good for 2 reasons. 1, for our take on the Black Widow again, and 2, the Broodmother we're about to fight. Alright, so give me a few more of these. How many is that? Dang it! I made the wrong kind. I goofed up. These are the ones I need to make. So 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There we go. Full stack of beefy green machines. And I will consume one, just to make sure hyper stamina regains stamina faster. So yeah, if we're using up all of our stamina smacking some bugs and blocking, getting our stamina back, pretty useful, right? And I think that's all I really did. Milk molars, I got the upgrades. Oh yeah, probably the one that took the longest to do was get the dang recipe. It's somewhere around there in a secret hidden lab on a branch. You get the recipe. I would show you where I found it, but I'm sure there's a million YouTube videos, and yeah, it's not that difficult to get. So now I have the Broodmother BOT. Which, as you can see, does not have, whatchamacallit. Let me put on the other 2 I have. Doesn't have a cooldown, or not cooldown, a expiration time. That's what it is. It does not expire because it is a boss summoning item. Be kinda mean if, well, the item used to summon bosses, had a cooldown. Why do I still have a red ant club in my inventory? I just noticed that. Sorry, I was doing a lot off camera. I also went and got, of course, the parts I need for the embiggening cocktail? Yes, I got all the pieces, which means we can take on endgame. We're not going to, but we can. And that's pretty much it. Took me a couple hours, but you know what? We have our healing ready to go. We have our boss summoning item ready to go. We have our trinkets, Although I guess I should... We'll use D. Let's see, I need Barbarian. Meat shield and stamina, let's see, critical, obviously, and Mithridation. That is the set we will use for fighting the actual Broodmother. And of course, once we fight her, we gotta peep her first, see what she's weak to. Or hopefully she's weak to something we have. We have what? Salt and mint. So hopefully she's weak to one of these. And if she's weak to neither, well, we'll probably switch. This for defense, this for offense. But yeah, mostly, and I did acquire some recipes. Now, do we want to use any of these? Spider Slider, if we get some nectar, give us more critical hit chance, which means we crit more often. Same thing with the Larvanya. I guess, a larva lasagna. And for that, you just need fresh Billy Hog bites. Both kind of hard to get, but doable. Let's see, we also have a mite loaf, aphid jerky, easy to get, mushrooms, easy to get. For attack stamina, which means we can attack more. Or if that'd be better or not. Let's see, nachos, nat jerky, and acorn bits for fall defense. That's worthless. Same with that, because that's fall defense. Let's see, we can make fun spot show instead of mite loaf for attack stamina. But those require more mushroom chunks, so mite loaf probably better. Let's see, an omelette gives thorns, which is an ability I like in Terraria, but for that I need a black ant egg, so that ain't happening. And then a quesadilla lion, which gives thorns as well, and seal protection, and for that you need salt, a lot of salt in antlion. So if I did need one of these, I'd probably go for the crit chance. Makes more sense, right? Alright, so with this, the BOTs are ready to go. I have food, I have water, I'm rested. We have our milk boiler upgrades, so, and we have our drinks. Should probably put the ones I don't actually plan on using up. There we go. Alright, let's go take on the Broodmother. Can we beat her? Maybe, but if we can't, at least we'll get some information. So while I walk over to the boss fight, I'm going to basically explain the last bit of the game. So we're going to fight the Broodmother. I know I explained this last time, but it's always good to keep yourself refreshed. And one second. I told you not to disturb me. Sorry about that, I had to take care of something. Anyways, back to the point of the game. So, we're approaching endgame. Basically, we can go to that little marker and begin endgame. We have the Embiggening Cocktail. Start the last fight of the game, beat it, and hey, we're home free. You know, we're done. And yes, there is stuff to do. There's the Spectre boss fight, which is completely optional but has a great unlock. There's another lab we can explore, which... I forget why you want to go there. I know we can get a trinket, but don't really care about that trinket. We have our trinket that increases all our stats. Sure, we can't perfect block, but we can't do that with Barbarian anyways. So basically, this Broodmother fight is completely optional, but it gives us our Club of the Mother Demon, which is pretty much the strongest club weapon in the game. And it's also a Kanabo, which is a personal favorite weapon of mine, so of course I gotta take care of it, you know, of course I gotta get it. That's the whole reason I wanted to do this challenge in the first place. And after I think we're gonna have to fight her at least twice, probably 3 times, but at least twice, to get the parts necessary. And of course with that, we upgrade all the way, and we're ready for endgame. The only other things to do would be stuff like, collecting, quartz and, marble for upgrading our armor even more, because we are on endgame armor. Nothing better for us in this playthrough. Unless, of course, we need Ladybug, but we're gonna hopefully not need that. We haven't so far. And, oops, fell. That's why we have the infinite, dandelion. And I'm getting lost over your fall light. And we only need a quartz for upgrading our last weapon. And in case you're wondering, the Club of the Mother Demon is a true club weapon. It doesn't do anything bonus. Our Mint Mace here does fresh damage. The Salty Morningstar, salt. Which, don't get me wrong, gives us advantage when we need it, but the Broodmother does the most damage, I believe, and is neutral damage. Meaning, literally nothing is strong against, or is strong against everything, because nothing resists it. And in case you're wondering, yes, it is possible to, let me just jump down here real quick, to upgrade it with damage type. Meaning that you could put salty on it, fresh on it, sour on it, and spicy, which gives us an advantage during certain bugs. But for that, we would need enough parts to basically make 5, 1 neutral, 1 for each element, and then enough quartz to upgrade them to maximum, which is something I would do in any other playthrough. But as this is a challenge run, I just want a pure club weapon to finish off the game. And here we are. So you may recognize this frisbee as the way to the hedge lab we accomplished very early on in the challenge. Well, turns out over here, there's this big spider web hole. I wonder what's inside. I'll tell you what's inside, a boss fight. Now, am I expecting to win? Absolutely not. But I do want to try, just to see how hard this boss fight's going to be. Is it going to be something we feasibly can do? Is it going to be something we can easily do? Or is it something we should attempt a little later on? I mean, to be fair, we are at endgame. Nothing else really for us to do but get more upgrade materials because we have our endgame weapons and armor. But as you can see, there's a lot of bugs here. And this oddly glowing pedestal. So if we come over to this pedestal, as you can see, place 1 Broodmother BOT, and that starts the boss fight. Now, you know what? I'm going to do something I probably shouldn't do, but I'm only going to do because I just don't want to look it up on the internet. So I'm going to save real quick, be right back, and we're back. And I'm going to now summon the Broodmother, and all I'm going to do is peep her and see her weaknesses real quick. And then I'll reload the fight for the real fight. Don't worry, I'm not going to save abuse to save my BOTs. Just want to very quickly see her stats. And there she is. Let's see, weak to slashing is spicy, resists fresh and salty. Be right back. And we're back. So, as we saw, the boss resists our 2 damage types. Fresh and salty. Yeah, wasn't expecting that. So I'm still going to do a fight with what we have. Hope for the best, and if not, we do have another option. There was a weapon that was told to me a long time ago when I was trying to find the pinch whacker. It's a tier 3 weapon that doesn't do any damage type. So hopefully it's on par with our salty and fresh weapons in terms of damage. And it's technically the last club in the game, so I was planning on picking it up anyways, but yeah. Let's see how we do with a weapon that this Broodmother resists. Still peep you and charge up for a smack! Oh, well, we still do a lot of damage. Maybe we won't have to worry. We aren't supposed to fight it now, right? Not later? You're not doing damage to me! Did they change when you're supposed to fight this boss? Okay, let's see, spiderlings. Let me slap on some regen. You're gonna yell at me, okay. Ow, ow, ow. Let me drink this for hyper stamina and some healing. And I think that's all the little bugs. Let me just charge up for weakened attacks. Oh yeah, I forgot I can debuff with that. Come here. Smack. And I should try some food. Now you're doing some more damage, but this is still really easy. Okay, orb weavers now. So this where your strength comes from, summoning a bunch of little bugs to deal with me? Let me just drink another smoothie. Make sure I'm healed up and I get that stamina going. Wind up and smack for damage down. Okay, this is not a problem. Although I should make sure I'm not going below half health, if I can avoid it. Smack. Block and dodge. Let's see, there was a nice crit to disrupt him. Ooh, double crit. Slap another bandage on, make sure we have regen going. Let's see, okay, more babies, I guess, need some food. Take care of all of you, and okay, the Broodmother is almost gone. And so am I. Heal please. Let me just run away real quick while I get back to full health. There we go. And ooga. Okay. You ran away. Come here. And impact. Okay, that. Oh, go away. I was trying to go with something cool. Okay. Broodmother, defeated. Got a little bit close at the end. I wasn't paying attention to my health. But yeah, Mithridation, really low. Let's see, peeped, so parts have been acquired. Look at that. We got a lot of webs, some Broodmother venom, some Broodmother fangs, and some Broodmother chunks. And I didn't have my badge on, which means I was even weaker than I could have been. My armor took a beating though. Okay then, I guess we should have fought this boss a little bit earlier in the game. Considering how well that, I thought this was something you're supposed to do when you get to the upper yard. I ain't gonna complain, but I'm gonna question it.
Don't even need to boil.
Okay, so normally I would say back to base, but remember, we need to farm up the parts. I'm not gonna run all the way back to base, just to run back here. So, luckily for us, there is a research station back here at the beginning. We can go check the recipes, see how much we need of each. That was a lot easier, and that was with a weapon that it resisted. I guess they must have rebalanced the game, because I swear this is where you're supposed to take on all the bosses, and I am. Only I guess I'm too strong. Whatever. I guess it just means new timings. Where is the research station? It should be back. Yeah, just keep going this way. If I fall, I fall. Doesn't matter. So yeah, that was, I mean, to be fair, I did know about the poison. That poison probably would have done a lot of damage if I didn't have Mithridatism. But I knew about it, so I was able to prepare. And to be fair, if you did fight for the first time and you found out the poison was a thing, you could have gone farmed up anyways, and all you would have lost was a respawn and some durability, I guess. Alright, there's the research station. How many more boss fights do I have to do? Research the venom for chest piece and leggings. Noted. Fangs for the club of the mother demon, that's what we want. Give it to me. And of course chunks for the rest of it. Okay, so, crafting recipe. What do we need? What do we need? Or rather, how much more do we need? Nothing! We got it! Really? Really? I thought we were gonna have to do this twice. Only once? And as you can see, the damage, that's only a little bit better than the mace, but it does neutral damage. I guess we also got a mutation. Let's see, mom genes. plus poison damage up, and when you attack, summon spiderlings. That's right, you do like a summoner class. Okay, I guess we don't gotta fight more. Maybe I should, make a Mother Demon Club for every damage type. If it's that easy to get them. Of course, I mean, I need the upgrade materials, and I don't want to deal with that. Okay then. I guess back to base and I'll make my weapon real quick. Honestly, I was expecting this to take 2 or 3 parts. Of course, I might still have to postpone endgame only because upgrades. And my club, I think, or my Mint Mace and Salt Morningstar, I believe, are both +6. And if that is the case, I want to have my club at least 6, maybe 7. Which means I'm gonna have to off-camera farm up some, oh yeah, I'm gonna need some food. Farm up some, whatchamacallits? Quartz. Yeah, quartz. Quartz is used for weapons. And there's the Billy Hog if we needed food, which we didn't. Something tells me we can go one-shot the ending right now. I mean, there's nothing stopping us, but... I said, leave me alone, I'm almost done. Sorry about the interruption, yeah, I guess we make the club to see how much we can upgrade it, and... maybe next episode beat the game? I know we're really close, but... I didn't think we were that close. I guess I should also quit this. That was unexpected, and where's my base? Okay, right here. That was very unexpected. I mean, to be fair, this whole playthrough has been a mixture of I'm too weak to do this, to all of a sudden, I'm too strong for this. They must have rebalanced this a while ago when I wasn't looking. Like the ladybugs at the beginning. Those were difficult. Now I was able to destroy them fairly early on. I mean, the wolf spiders were still a challenge, so there's that. Oh, there's another weevil. Okay, I'll just get 3 real quick to tide me over in the morning. Alright, let's make the weapon that started this whole playthrough and upgrade it. Then we'll call it, and I guess next episode we try to beat the game. Club of the Mother Demon. Now can we upgrade it? Let's see, yes we can. I need some brittle whetstone. Can I craft that? Please and thank you. Oh yeah, the armor. Poison coating and heavy armor. So I guess it gives your weapons poison and it's a heavy armor, which means better defense. I wonder what the set bonus is. I think it's made though for, Dagger playthroughs. Anyways, what am I looking for? Here it is, the whetstones and whatnot. Let's craft up everything. Can't make those. Brittle whetstone. Oh, whoops. Wrong one. This uses up sap. Because, yeah, you can craft more of these brittle and the platings and the whetstones if you run out. Okay, now I should be able to upgrade it even more. Perfect. So, yeah, as you can see, we can make it mighty for even more damage. And I guess it gets poison. Ooh. That's just a nice little bonus on top. This makes it fresh, spicy, salty, and sour. And I guess they go up by the same amount of damage. It used to be that mighty would be even more damage than before. So yeah, as you can see, I could basically make 5 Club of the Mother Demons, have the strongest weapon in every flavor. So let me get 5 of these cooking, and we'll call it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So next episode that will be done, but for now, let me sleep so we can see this in its proper glory. Sorry for the episode running a little bit long, but I wanted my club. The whole reason I did the playthrough was for this beautiful weapon. And it is beautiful. Let me get some food on. I mean, the nubs are a little bit bigger than a real Kanabo, but it's pretty darn close. Yes, my strongest weapon, and let's compare the damage type real quick. So as you see, this does technically a little bit more, but that's because it's 6 where this is 5. I'm pretty sure once we fully level it up, it'll be doing the... Wait, is it done already? Ooh, even better. Okay, now I can upgrade it for a proper comparison. I'm not doing this on purpose, I swear. Yes, take me down the mighty path. So now I need 10 mighty globs, but now they're comparable damage. But as you can see, it does more, and it does poison, and it does neutral, which means, let's say we fought the Mother Demon again. Guess what? Now it's not going to resist my damage, and it's going to take poison damage. Ooh, I cannot wait to test this out. But on what, I don't know. Also, do I have enough mighty? Let's see, I can make 10, which means I can upgrade damage even more. Which, why wouldn't we? This is the endgame weapon for us. It's good to have this weapon finally. So good. So next episode? Maybe endgame. Cool. Keep it quiet, I'm done now. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed gaming. This has been TheMechanist, logging off. Until next time.